Finding meaningful feedback at the sentence level can be difficult, but there is an opportunity to improve understanding about word selection by exploring vocabulary and the functional use of grammar. This will benefit our reluctant writers and our more competent writers. The first place we can add feedback at the sentence level is around adjectives. Here is a sentence that might be common with the sentence writing strategy. As we can see, the student hasn't used adjectives. This opens up the door to explain to them that we can describe the subject of our sentence by using an adjective. Can you think of a word to describe the monkey? We encourage the children to go back to their work and attempt to add descriptive language through adjectives. Hopefully, the next time they write, they will apply this new knowledge. If not, we have a simple prompt or goal for the student. I find that effective usage is the most common form of problems children have with adjectives. Students know they need to use them, but they don't use them effectively. This results in a wasted adjective and, really, a useless word in the sentence. As a reader, when I hear the word monkey, I create a visualization of a monkey. The color brown is associated with the word monkey, so using it as an adjective here doesn't add any meaningful description to the text. Can we think of another way we could describe the monkey? Through guided discussion, you might come up with a list. Cheeky is a good adjective because it tells me more about the monkey. I can now visualize the monkey swinging through the trees, poking its tongue out, and taunting any chasers. This adjective adds to the text. This is a difficult skill to teach, but patience and reflection around adjective usage will begin to change good writers into better writers. The adjective list is another common problem. Children think that adjectives are the key to description, so they pile adjective after adjective in front of their nouns. This slows down the sentence and delays the time it takes to get your message to the reader. I have a general rule that 2 adjectives is more than enough. If kids are doing this, we can have a general conversation about peeling back the number of adjectives and then make sure the ones we use are effective. Verbs are the next part of the sentence to explore. They are the key to descriptive writing. The first activity would be to look and see if a stronger verb could be used. We could brainstorm synonyms for looking and then substitute the different verbs into the sentence. If we change our verb from looking at to watching, it creates a more intimate relationship. The ogre is watching, taking in and comprehending what the people are doing. We can explore how the connotations of the verb change the impact of the meaning of the sentence. Similar to the last activity, we are going to explore how changing a verb changes the sentence. We can think of other verbs that could fit the sentence. We can then try these verbs in the sentence and explore the visualization it creates for the reader. If we take a look at avoiding, for instance, if the ogre is avoiding the trespassers, it would mean the ogre is shy or timid. He could be walking a circle around the swamp to avoid conflict. We want to help children understand the power that verbs have on their writing and at the same time build their vocabulary. Changing from a passive voice to an active voice almost immediately transforms writing. We need to look at our relating or helping verbs. In this instance, the word we are looking at is. If I remove the relating verb and change the form of my verb, I create more action in my sentence. The meaning doesn't change, but I get to it quicker and it feels more aggressive. I can combine this with the stronger verb strategy and remove my adverb. I try to think of words that mean looked angrily. 2 come straight to mind: stare and glare. By adding a word with connotation, it allows the reader to connect through their emotional responses. Remember, never use 2 words when 1 will do. Patience is the key. Don't teach all these in one go to one student. These are just some suggestions. Find an area of need and provide feedback. Allow the children time to learn how to apply new concepts in their writing. If the majority of the class has the same need, don't run around to all the kids and tell them all the same information. Add the feedback into the next lesson using real student samples.